What's popping? What's popping? You see, it's dangerous of not using your natural gifts. I don't know what everybody believe in. You believe in God, Allah, Buddha. It don't matter. Everybody has been given certain gifts that we have. And, some of us, we find it when we're young. Some of us, it takes us when we're in our 30s, some our late 20s. But once you find those gifts, once you find that gift, you have to use that shit. You can't be sitting on that. You can't be in the warehouse and you're good at creating music and you sitting on that. And you just comfortable with making an $800 check every 2 weeks. Nah, you can't get comfortable like that because guess what? Like I said before, someone has to hear your music. Someone can be going through a depression and you create a song for them, just the words that they needed to hear, and boom, you save somebody's life. See, they want you to think you have to be famous. You have to know you can really be saving lives with the music you make see, the thing with photography, music, you want to build your own community. You want to build your own tribe. You want to have your own tribe of people. You don't got to have everybody liking your music. As long as you have, let's say you start off with 50 people liking your music, talking about your music, you want to care about those people. You don't worry about the people that's not supporting you. You only care about the people that support you. That's how you grow, And some of the dangers, if you don't use your natural gifts, you're gonna be working jobs forever that you hate. And I know some guys probably going through that right now, Yeah, you gotta go through that phase in life where you working a job and you don't like it, but that's the money. You gotta get that money first to fund your gift, to fund what you're trying to do. But I'm talking about you're gonna be 40, 50, late 30s working a job that you hate because you sitting on your natural gifts. And another one, you're gonna be chasing love. Let me tell you, in my 20s, that's all I did. I didn't know what I loved, so I chased love. I chased it, and I still cheated. I still did all kind of shit because I was lying to myself, and I was forcing shit. I forced a lot of shit, so the shit wasn't real, so it was bound to break. But life is different when you find your natural gifts, when you in tune with it. You don't look for, you still gonna mess up from time to time, like you still gonna, but for the most part, you don't chase love because you trying to build something. Once you find out what your gift is, man, you really have to go in. There's gonna be times where, like, okay, for example, I took a year off to get my life right, and there's another danger. The further away you get from your natural gifts, the more depressed you get. So let's say you love playing the guitar and you great at playing the guitar. So instead of you creating music, creating albums, going out to the streets and playing, you settle for a truck driver job, and that's all you settle for, and you happy with the money. Even though you get that money, it's gonna be months and months that come in. You're gonna start getting depressed because you are further away from your natural gift. Your natural gift was to create music, and you driving trucks, and that's all you're doing. It's okay to do that, but you also want to put that time in to create. You don't want to sit on those talents. Let's say you're a poet. Like I always say, it might be words that you write that help somebody else that you don't know nothing about. That's how you gotta look at it. Don't look at these other famous poets as something bigger than you. No, you might be doing something bigger that's on a bigger scale with saving a life than being famous. You don't want to be famous, man. You don't want that shit. You don't want the fame. You think you want the fame, you don't. That's why I say it's best to be an introvert, because when you're an introvert, let's say with fame, everybody loves you. You make one mistake, everybody hates you. When you're an introvert, cool, they can love you from a distance and you still do your thing and you live life how you want to live life. You never give them no expectations or nothing. You live how you want to live life. You do what you want to do and how you want to do it. and you stay to yourself. It's best to be an introvert, you know? And the next danger of not using your natural gift is you have envy for everybody else. How many times you be on Instagram, Facebook, and you see other people, they use that gift to get the life that they wanted, and you like, damn, like this could be me. Yeah, you know, you don't want to be that person. I don't care what it is that you do or what you love. Build on that. You know, all of us have a talent. Like you have a talent. It's something that you're good at naturally, and if you practice it, you'll be way better. But it's something that you are good at naturally, and you have to acknowledge that, and you have to go in, because I'm telling you, if you go through life saying, "Oh man, I should be doing this, but I'm just doing this because the money is just so good," I'm telling you, you're gonna live a miserable life, and it's gonna get miserable later. Like when you start hitting 30s, it's no more hiding, it's no more faking. Like you can't fake this shit when you get in your 30s. You can't fake nothing, because you're gonna get fed up if you live in a lie. You know, you're gonna get fed up. You're gonna get fed up. You're gonna get fed up living a lie. And you don't wanna be living a lie in your 30s and 40s and 50s. Nah. If it's something you love, fuck it, do that shit. Study it, take notes every day, consistently. I'm gonna tell you, man, like I said, I took a year from photography, and that shit hurted me. Every day I felt guilty. Every day I felt guilty. It got to a point where I couldn't get on YouTube and look up other photographers, because I would feel some kind of way, because I know I'm supposed to be doing this. And then in January, you know, I said, you know what? It's time to change my whole career. Fuck truck driving. Forget it. Like, I have to go all in. I have to be willing to die for this shit. And that's another thing. The thing, once you find your natural gift, you have to be willing to die for that shit. You have to be willing to go through whatever it takes to get to the point where you want to get to. Whatever goal you have for yourself with that craft, you want whatever it takes. Just don't sell your soul. Don't do anything that you'll regret. You know, that's why I say don't take the easy way out when it comes to this. You know, embrace the hardship. Embrace that shit. Embrace the tedious, boring stuff of learning. I'm gonna keep it 100. I think I told y'all this, but right now I'm learning French, and like the first 2 minutes of the video, I'm like, what the fuck? But I know when it comes to learning, that's how it really is. You know, it's gonna be moments like that. So I brought flashcards, and in middle school and high school, well, I don't know how the fuck I passed high school, but I did. But in middle school, I used to use flashcards to study, and that was my, like, flashcards, that's my shit. That's how I learned. So I said, okay, let me go back to that. So that's how I'm learning now. I'm using the flashcards, and day by day, you know, bonsoir, bonjour, you know, like, I'm telling you, I'm about to learn this shit. And I told myself, by any means, I'm learning this shit. As long as you tell yourself shit like that, I'm telling you shit real. And like I say, I know it's cliche, talk to yourself. Man, look, that shit is real, you know? If you tell yourself, oh man, I can't do this, I can't. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's gonna happen. You're not gonna do it. But your natural gifts, everyone has a natural gift. And I'm telling you, if you don't use it, when you hit your 30s, you know, if you found it, when you hit your 30s, you are gonna regret it. Because you're gonna be stuck in a dead-end job, you're gonna be lazy, and you're gonna be doubtful, because the world is constantly changing. This shit changing fast. It's changing fast. Like I always say, these guys be saying, oh man, I'm young, I'm 23, I'm 24, I'm young. Man, look, you're not gonna be young long. These years go by fast. You gonna be 32 in no time. You know, that time go by fast. So for the guys that found their natural gifts, hey, go in. Put in the comments what your natural gift is. Whatever you're good at and whatever you're passionate about, put that in the comments, you know. And for the guys who haven't found their gift, it's coming. Keep working. It's gonna come while you're working. And you're gonna think like, damn, this is what I love to do. And it's gonna come naturally. When I started photography, and not to be cocky or nothing, but I was good. Like, I learned the basics. I learned manual mode. I was good. I was like, damn. And then I just got addicted to it. And to this day, I'm addicted. Like, after what, 4 or 5 years later, I'm still addicted to this shit. And I could talk about it all day. So find your natural gifts if you haven't found it. And if you found that shit, let's go. Let's go, because you're running out of time. You think you have all the time in the world, but you're running out of time. And I'm not talking about age, because you can be any age. I'm talking about you can die at any moment. Let's go.